Hey everybody, how you doing? Quick video, real quick. I'm not trying to take up too much of your time. You understand that? But you see the title once again. If she's for the streets, leave her in the streets. Okay. Everybody want to say the first part that said, but they never want to say the second half. When it first came out, it was she's for the streets, so leave her in the streets. Okay, I'm not saying you ain't supposed to mess with a woman that's not for that's for the streets. I'm not saying that. But when you get done with her, you're supposed to leave her in the streets, man. You ain't started. It's too many of these young, feminized or beta male men who are trying to take women that are for the streets and turn them into something else. You don't have to turn no woman into anything else. You're supposed to accept her for what she is and use her for what she is. If she's for the streets, then you're supposed to know that when you get done with her, you leave her in the streets. Okay? All right? You're not supposed to say, okay, I took her out of the streets, now let me try to turn her into a queen. Or let me try to turn her into a housewife. Or let me try to turn her into something long term. Women who are for the streets are not long term material. You're supposed to know that going into the whatever you're doing with her. Okay? She's for the streets. So you're supposed to return her to the streets. You're supposed to leave her in the streets when you're done with her. You're not supposed to try to take a woman who's for the streets. She's making it quite known to you that she is for the streets. You know what? You know what that means. She's a HOE. I'm not gonna, or WHORE for those who don't like slang. Just understand, guys. If a woman's for the streets, you found her in the streets, you're supposed to return her to the streets, okay? She always goes back to the streets. The only person that can get her out of the streets is herself. The only person that can change her to something else is herself. You cannot change a woman, okay? You can only, you know, take advantage or use her for what she is. You're never supposed to stretch a woman beyond what she is. If she's for the streets, then leave her in the streets. Quit trying to take a woman who is for the streets and turn her into something she is not. You're not supposed to do that. Just like women are not supposed to change men into something else. You are not supposed to take a woman from the streets who is for the streets and try to turn her into something she's not. She's for the streets, so return her to the streets or leave her in the streets.